So a live action of the hit game Twisted Metal is now out on Peacocks streaming service. And now we have moved on to episode 7 of the series. But before we start, subscribe now if you have already watched the whole series. If not, this is the spoiler warning now. Be sure to watch the series before watching this video. With that out of the way, let's get started.
Hold on to your butt crack. We're going in. Home sweet home.
So here is a summary of episode 7 of the Twisted Metal TV series. In Twisted Metal Season 1, episode 7 titled NUTH0UZ, the episode begins with a flashback to 1989 on the set of a sitcom called Two Scoops. The lead actor, Marcus Kane, becomes enraged when a golden retriever named Billy overshadows him on the show. In a fit of rage, Marcus kills Billy with sewing needles in front of everyone. In the present, John and Quiet reach the gates to pick up a package but encounter a moat blocking their way. They trigger the entrance and are guided through a scary hallway by a voice, which they suspect is Calypso. John retrieves the package, and they continue their journey on the road. During the episode, John and Quiet meet various fellow drivers, including characters from the Twisted Metal game series. Calypso, the mysterious organizer of the tournament, makes a brief appearance through a loudspeaker. If you like the summary of this episode, we suggest you take the time to watch episode 7.
They call me Mr. Slam.
Why?
Because I can crush anything with my massive penis.
Sorry.
Next, did any new characters get introduced in this episode? In the 7th episode of the Twisted Metal TV series, titled NUTH0UZ, several new characters were introduced. First, Amy Kane. She is portrayed by Juanita Walmsley. Amy Kane is the mother of Marcus Kane, also known as Sweet Tooth. She is in a relationship with a character named Wesley. Second, Wesley. He is portrayed by Garrett Hines. Wesley is the on-screen father of Marcus Kane, also known as Sweet Tooth. He is in a relationship with a character named Amy Kane. Third, Charlie Kane. He is the real father of Marcus Kane, also known as Sweet Tooth. In the games, Charlie Kane was a cab driver. However, in the TV series, it's mentioned that Marcus was told by his stepfather that he's lucky to not be living in the back of a taxi with his real father. This suggests that Charlie Kane might have been a taxi driver in the series as well. Fourth, Me More Scoop. Me More Scoop is a character from a sitcom called Two Scoops that is featured in a flashback in the episode. She runs an ice cream shop with a young Marcus Kane, who later becomes Sweet Tooth. Me More Scoop is portrayed by an actress named Julie Oliver Touchstone. Fifth, Billy. Billy is a golden retriever who appears in a flashback scene set in 1989 on the set of a sitcom called Billy and Two Scoops. Billy is introduced as a new addition to the show, which causes the lead actor, Marcus Kane, to become enraged and ultimately kill Billy with sewing needles in front of the live audience. The character of Billy serves as a catalyst for Marcus Kane's descent into madness and transformation into Sweet Tooth, the iconic killer clown character in the Twisted Metal series. Sixth, Calypso. Calypso makes a brief appearance, with his voice being heard through a loudspeaker and a glimpse of him shown from behind in the finale. The ending of Season 1 sets up the contest itself for Season 2, where Calypso is expected to become a major character. Seventh, Grady. He is portrayed by Kevin Wayne. Grady is a fellow milkman that is seen at the Pit Stop Nut House. He is one of the many drivers that fight for the new San Francisco package. Eighth, Bloody Mary. She is portrayed by Chloe Fineman. Bloody Mary is a character who appears briefly. She is portrayed as John Doe's former girlfriend and is shown as an insane and murderous bride. In the episode, Mary encounters John and Quiet at a bar and engages in a conversation with them. She expresses her jealousy towards Quiet and reveals that John would never choose anyone over his ride-or-die partner, Evelyn. While Mary's role in the episode is limited, her presence adds to the overall storyline and character dynamics. Ninth, Pit Viper. Pit Viper is aligned with Agent Stone and sends him a text message informing him that John and Quiet are heading to New San Francisco. Pit Viper's role in the episode suggests that they are working as an informant for Agent Stone. 10th, Petunia. Petunia is a character who makes an appearance. Petunia, also known as Dennis Flanders, is a character from the Twisted Metal 4 video game. In the episode, Petunia is portrayed by Alexa Milano, and is one of the milkmen who become hostile towards John Doe when they learn that his current delivery will be his last. Petunia tries to attack John but is knocked away and seen fighting someone else before getting knocked out with a stool by another patron. 11th, Connor Nazang. Connor Nazang is a character who makes an appearance. Connor Nazang, also known as Pizza Boy, is a character from the Twisted Metal 4 video game. In the episode, Connor Nazang is portrayed by Chris Silcox and is one of the milkmen who become hostile towards John Doe, and quiet when they learn that their current delivery will be their last. Connor Nazang is known for being the richest pizza delivery boy in the U.S. and extorting huge tips. He is armed with hood-mounted heavy machine guns and is the undisputed pepperoni and mushroom kingpin. 12th, Mr. Slam. Mr. Slam is a character who makes an appearance. Mr. Slam is a character from the Twisted Metal video game series and is portrayed by Creek Wilson in the TV series. In the games, Mr. Slam is depicted as a yellow front loader, a construction vehicle with good armor. Mr. Slam is known for his entertaining nature and his unique Dawn moves, which are complemented by Quiet. He is one of the few characters left standing after a fight breaks out among the milkmen at the pit stop. So, interested in learning more about these new characters? Be sure to look at our shorts to get a quick glimpse.
Wait a minute. Are you Calypso?
What?
I read that name everywhere. Believe in Calypso. Calypso is real.
Yeah, are you him? I guess that means yes.
Next, let's talk about Easter eggs next. There are many Easter eggs and references to the Twisted Metal video games in Episode 7. Here are 3 that were noticed. First, Sweet Tooth's gang. We see in several scenes Sweet Tooth is his new fans that follow him around. There was a slow-motion sequence which was inspired by a similar scene in Stanley Kubrick's film from 1971 Clockwork Orange. Second, the reference to Charlie Kane. In a flashback scene we see Marcus Kane's stepfather Wesley mention Marcus's father Charlie Kane. Wesley mentions that his father was a taxi cab driver. This is a similar story to his backstory in Twisted Metal 1995. It was Twisted Metal Black that retconned that he was Sweet Tooth's father. Third, the Nut House characters. In this episode Quiet and John meet other drivers and characters at the Milkman pit stop, the Nut House. They meet characters such as Mr. Slam, Pizza Boy, Petunia, Bloody Mary and Pit Viper. Mr. Slam is a character that was introduced in 1996 Twisted Metal 2 and drives that front loader. He is later seen in other titles. Pizza Boy first appears in 1999 Twisted Metal 4. Petunia first appears in 1999 Twisted Metal 4 and drives the drag queen vehicle. Pit Viper originally appears in 1995 Twisted Metal. Bloody Mary originally appears in Twisted Metal Black in 2001. Only 3 Easter eggs were noticed, but did you see any others? Leave a comment below with what you found.
We're here for something important.
What?
Closure.
The 7th episode of the Twisted Metal TV series, titled NUTH0UZ, has several notable moments. First, flashback to 1989. The episode begins with a flashback to 1989 on the set of a sitcom once called Two Scoops but now called Billy and Two Scoops. Marcus Kane, the lead of the show, isn't happy with the new addition to the show's title. When the taping begins, Marcus is overshadowed by Billy, a beautiful golden retriever. In his unhinged rage, he grabs a pair of sewing needles and kills Billy in front of everyone. Second, Calypso's lair. John and Quiet have reached the gates to pick up the package. But a moat stands in their way. A stone triggers the entrance to the building. A voice guides them through the scary hallway and John guesses it is Calypso, who is a famous figure in the region. Third, the Nut House pit stop. Quiet and John reach a pit stop where milkmen usually stop for refreshments and food. They meet Mary there, John's old girlfriend whom he deserted. Mary is one of the best milkmen in history, Mr. Slam, the bartender, reveals to Quiet. Fourth, Marcus's confession. It turns out that Marcus is actually Sweet Tooth. After the incident, Marcus was sent to the asylum. He was there for 10 years and made many friends along the way. Fifth, Sweet Tooth's backstory. Blackfield Asylum is featured in this episode as Sweet Tooth takes Stu to his old cell, and he finds Sweet Tooth's dead parents after he locked them in there to starve to death. Finally, fight at pit stop. A fight breaks out amongst all the eager milkmen at the pit stop. Some from Mary's gang also attack John and Quiet.
Your co-star was a dog?
Fuck Billy, that son of a bitch! Oh, sorry, Mommy. I didn't mean to swear.
And with that we discuss the synopsis of the episode, what new characters were introduced, notable moments and Easter eggs. If there is anything else we should have added, please be sure to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to watch another video on the screen. We appreciate you watching and hope to see you again.